Um, well, my name is Denise, and I'm a recovering addict. I was introduced to the warm handoff through um, the Williamsport Hospital emergency room. That's where I first met Katie. I had overdosed, and she came there with two of her co-workers and talked to me and stuff, and I really didn't know what was going on because I was completely out of it. She talked to me about West Branch and what they had to offer, but it wasn't so much about West Branch because I knew about West Branch because I used to work for West Branch. So I knew what their mission was. Her warmness and her sincerity and her, her desire to help me was just like unbelievable to me. He offered me alternatives, like if like you can do this, you can do that, you can go here, you can go there, and I'll be there for you. You know, I was clean for almost 30 years, and I had surgery, and I was introduced to Percocets, and I didn't tell anybody, that I liked the way they made me feel. Take one every 4 hours, and I was taking two every hour and a half. And it became a pattern. And then, when one doctor would say, well, I can't give you none, and another doctor would give them to me, and I continued on that path. I got flagged, which means that nobody was going to give me any more pills. They noticed the pattern, and they, knew that I was abusing them. I experienced things when I was taking those pain pills. I experienced things that I didn't experience 30-something years ago. When I first got clean, I did things, so I was told. I don't remember a whole lot. But, I was told I did things that are totally out of my character. And I still carry some shame and some guilt because I don't know what it is that I did and who I did it with. 30 years ago, I decided that I wanted to get clean, and I went into a treatment facility. I did it on my own. This time, due to an overdose and a hospitalization, it's different because there was a lot of shame and guilt and embarrassment behind it, and I didn't want people to know, what I had done. I had all those years clean, and I'm like, people are going to look down on me and judge me. And West Branch and Katie, made me aware that, I used, but I still have my experience. That allows me to let go of some of the guilt and the shame and the embarrassment because, Katie can tell you that was a big thing for me in the beginning of this process. I had a hard time going to meetings because there were people in the meetings that came after me, and here it is, I'm introducing myself as a newcomer. So, it was a lot of shame and guilt that I didn't have when I first got clean. So. I just think that West Branch Drug and Alcohol Commission is a wonderful, wonderful agency that, assists people who want to get themselves together, and the sincerity of the staff is what makes me want to continue to stay clean a day at a time. I think it's necessary for someone to have, somebody like Katie and West Branch as a part of their recovery process. I think it's important. I'm going to continue to be a success as long as I have West Branch Drug and Alcohol Commission and Katie Hugo in my life. Thank you. How'd I look on camera?
You look good.